Sup, boys and girls? Your boy Dread is back, and this is a video topic request. But I started really not to even make this video because this video, I'm kind of sick of and tired of making this because, in regards to unarmed black men being shot and killed in America, when is it going to end? Because I know everybody says, well, it's darkest before dawn, things always get worse before they get better, but this has been going on for the better part of the decade now. It's been going on since pretty much Sean Bell in 2007, after he came out of his house, and he was, well, I don't think it was his house, but I forgot where, I think it was a convenience store, when he was shot 50 times by the police just because he thought he had a gun. And ever since then, it's gotten worse and worse and worse. I swear, it's been at least, I'm going to go ahead and just say from 2012. From 2012 to now, there has been at least one black person per month who has been shot and killed by police officers, or at least some sort of quote unquote authority figure. And, just certain people who are carrying guns in general. And it's bad enough, like back in the 90s, 80s and 90s, blacks, we were killing our own people as far as, gang violence and everything. But now, with police officers and so-called uh, believers in the Second Amendment right to bear arms, they feel the need to shoot us because they feel threatened. That's just ridiculous. And this is in regard to the recent murders of Sean Reed and Ahmaud Arbery. It's just sad. Now, I'm about to hit you guys with some statistics. Now, black males in America, we only make up a total of 6.5% of the total U.S. population. But we make up 40% of homicide victims. Think about that. For every 10 people in America that die every day, 4 of those are black males. What does that tell you? And like I said, this has been going on at least for the past, for the past decade, from 2010 to now. It's ridiculous. But like I said, it's sad because, like I said, it doesn't seem like there's an end in sight. Because as much as hard as it is to believe, well, it's not even really hard to believe. Because a lot of people still want to believe that there's no sort of prejudice, that there's no sort of privilege to a certain skin color, that racism doesn't exist, or that racism has reduced in the past decade. Oh no, the times have changed. No one's racist or prejudiced anymore. No one judges someone or is negative towards someone based off the color of their skin. Please, if you really do believe that, then you're part of the problem. Now, I'm not saying that black people are innocent. The thing is, but if you look at every black person who has been killed, you would see that they were little, if any at all, threat to the person holding the gun. And it's sad that in this social media era, the thing is, if this was happening in the 80s and 90s, if Ahmaud Arbery was shot and killed in Georgia by 2 white males, you wouldn't have heard about it. He would have just been a part of another part of a missing persons report. He would have been another unsolved mystery. But now, because of social media and camera phones, now we can see that there's people, there are black people who are being targeted. And the thing is, it's ignorant. It's ignorant to say that that minorities in America are not being targeted when it's clear. The thing is, do you guys really think that it's a coincidence? If you look at every last story of a black person, of an unarmed black person shot, 9 times out of 10, they're minding their own damn business. And it's a damn shame. You can't go to convenience stores. You can't go jogging. You can't stand outside of a convenience store. You can't sit in your car. You can't you can't reach for your license. Hell, if you're a black person, you can't own a gun. Well, you can't have a gun on you, even if you're a licensed gun owner and you have a concealed weapons permit. So it's what do you do? And even to this day, even 4 years, when Colin Kaepernick took his knee, and people swore to God that he was unpatriotic. Oh, Colin Kaepernick's unpatriotic because he took a knee. It had nothing to do with the flag. It had nothing to do. The thing is, this is why Colin Kaepernick took a knee. for racial injustice and racial inequality. Patriotism and nationalism, it had nothing to do with it. But the thing is, you can't get certain people to see that. And I shared a meme on Instagram that says that Christianity and racism cannot coexist. And the meme simply replied, "Boy, do I have a country for you." And our president isn't helping the situation either. As a matter of fact, I think the president, or like there's certain parties who are pushing this race on race agenda. They're pushing it. Like they're not doing anything to solve this. Instead, they're throwing fuel on the fire. It's like, and the thing is, I can't wait the thing is, Donald Trump has not made a statement about this yet. Hopefully he does, so we can see what comes out of his mouth next. And it better be something of substance, because if not, this really is going to get worse before it gets better. But in the meantime, what do we do about it? Our women aren't safe. Our children aren't safe. Our black men, are not safe. I mean, even the thing is, like, we're going through a pandemic right now, and God forbid. The thing is, like, me, I work second shift right now. I come home at 11 o'clock, and God forbid I get pulled over, and it's the last time my mother, my father, my friends, my family hear from me, just because I get pulled over. That's the fear of being black in America. Is you don't know if getting pulled over if you don't know if you stop at the stoplight is going to be your last stop. That's the fear, man. But we'll just see how it goes. But anyway, rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery, and rest in peace to Sean Reed. You guys tell me what you think of this, because, like I said, we're beating a dead horse. I'm sick of this. When's it going to end?